All right, people. So you guys hear the news. This is not clickbait. This is official tissue. Official tissue, people. So let's read this article. Avatar 7 Heavens officially announced, set after the events of The Legend of Korra. All right. So we're going to read this article. The world has a new avatar. All right. And if you guys have any news, all that type of stuff that's comic book related, anime, all that type of good stuff, just throw it in the comment section below. Hopefully it'll get approved because YouTube don't like that spam. They consider it as spam. If that's the case, my email address is in the description below. Okay, so let's read this article. It's official. A new Avatar cartoon is coming as Nickelodeon and Avatar Studios announce Avatar 7 Heavens. It reminds me of that old show, 7 Heaven. Did he get inspiration from that? I don't know. But this is official because this is IGN, all right? So this is not like one of those clickbaity, rumors and all that type of garbage, all right? So let's read it. Avatar The Last Airbender creators, Michael DeMonterno, I always butcher his name, and Brian, I am gonna butcher that last name, announced the new series to celebrate Avatar's 20th anniversary. The new series, Avatar 7 Heavens, will be a 26 episode 2D animated series. That's what we love, right? We don't want the the 3D. No. We want to keep it 2D, all right? 2D or not 2D? That is the question, all right? 2D animated series following a young earthbender who is the next Avatar following Avatar Korra. Now, what you guys see on the thumbnail, okay, I actually designed that, by the way. I've made that recently, okay? So this right here is a sketch of this design, right? I use my body as reference. So I'm an artist, and I have a lot of artwork on this channel. So welcome if you are new to this channel. This is the sketch. And this is the before and after where I have a mask and a hat, and I knew, obviously the next one's an earthbender. So this is my interpretation of how this character will look. Now, of course, it's not going to look like this, but hey, at least I tried, right? I am not a fortune teller of knowing exactly how the design is going to look. So that's the before and after. And then that's the photograph. And wait, what's going on here? Where is there it is. So here is the final version of it, right? And I'll scroll all the way up, making him an earthbender. Gave him crazy amounts of muscles because I'm into that stuff. I work out all the time and I use my body as reference. So there you go, having all of the elements. Now I do have if you go to the YouTube shorts, it will show the whole entire beginning to the end of how this drawing came about. All right, so if you want to check it out, I guess I'll either put it at the top right there or I'll have it as an end screen, however I put it. But this is going to be the thumbnail, all right, because I am not going to be using AI to make it out since I already did this design. But anyway, let's continue reading this article, right? And if you guys have any other comic book designs or different types of IPs that you guys want me to design, right? You guys see it right here with the avatar. Just shoot it in the comment section below, okay? Different types of IPs you guys want me to design, right? All right, enough of my shameless plug. Let's get back into it. So, okay, where was I? Earthbender, who is the next? Okay. In a press conference, Nickelodeon says 7 Heavens will be set in a world shattered by a devastating, I can't even say that word, I am bugging out. A young earthbender discovers, oh, it's a she. Okay. This is a she. Okay, we got to do another. I was hoping it will be like male, female, like that. But no, I guess it's like male, female. Okay. So Aang to Korra, and now it's going to be another female. Hey, no problem. As long as she has a good personality and she's likable, I'm all for it. A young earthbender discovers she's the next avatar after Korra. But in this dangerous era, that title marks her as a humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Haunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long lost twin, oh, she got a twin, must uncover their mysterious origins and save the seven heavens before civilization's the seven heavens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. Canazio and Damontero said in a statement, "We created the original series we never imagined. We still be expanding the world decades later. This new incarnation of the Avatar verse is a full of fantasy, mystery, and a whole new cast of amazing characters. Avatar Seven Heavens will be split into 2 seasons, comprising a 13-episode book 1 and a 13 episode book 2. Canazio de Montero are co-creating the new series together with new executive producers Ethan Spalding and Saja Sinthi. No cast has been announced yet. This is the first mainline TV series from Avatar Studios, who are also developing a full-length animated movie based on Aang. This movie is set to premiere in theaters on January 30th, 2026, and will follow adult Aang on a new adventure. As part of the 20th anniversary celebration, man, time is really flying by. I'm getting so old. Avatar Studios also announced a new line of new comics, new books, comics, concerts, toys, and a game in Roblox to herald the milestone. So you guys hear it, people. Avatar is coming back. Avatar is definitely coming back in full swing. That is pretty awesome. And this kind of reminds me of, I'm a nerd, Dragon Age. If you guys remember the first I think it was either the first or the second Dragon Age, where it was a brother and sister, right? So it was like a main character that actually had a sibling. So I guess they're going to be doing something like that, but this time it's going to be a twin and it's a female. So I guess the other twin, I guess, is going to be fraternal, right? Where it's going to be, well, identical or fraternal. If it's fraternal, then it might be a boy, and then the main character is a female. Maybe he doesn't have earthbending powers, and she's the only one that does, and she's the one that's the avatar. So I can't wait to see how it looks. I think it's going to be amazing because, you know, their art style, their animation is top notch. And I like the fact that they're going to continue with Aang, because we want to know what happened when he was an adult after the first Avatar, right? We didn't get any of that. We had a glimpse of the things he had to go through the, you know, watching Legend of Korra. But it's awesome to see how that's going to unfold when we get more of it. Now, my opinion towards this, obviously, I'm excited. I can't wait. I wish this was on Netflix rather than Nickelodeon. Eventually, it will be on Netflix, but it's going to take a long time. Pretty much when the series is over, and then even months after that, then Netflix will eventually, rent the license so we can watch the whole entire thing. Because I'd rather binge. I don't want to just watch one episode. And then, you know how it is with these animations, they take a long time to make. So hats off to them. However, I remember those days when I was younger, it was like, man, they'll just come out with an episode once every week, right? But then they'll take a long hiatus. And I'm like, geez, because the animators, they need to cash up. They don't want to get too bombarded by these type of tight deadlines. So they need a break. But then as a viewer, you're like, man, this is taking forever. So I wish and I hope that maybe they're already done with production, and now they just, the reason why it's going to take some time is because they got to set up the marketing. I wish it's like that, rather than they want to just put it out right away, but they're not done yet. And I don't want to keep going through like these long hiatus of like months and months of waiting until they continue on with the season. And again, it's only 13 episodes per season. There's only 2 seasons. So you don't even get the original Avatar that had what, 3 seasons, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, right? Don't quote me on that. And then also like with Legend of Korra, I believe they had, what was it, 3? Because I think it had like 3 or 4 seasons, right? So it sucks that it's only 2 seasons. Maybe this is gonna be like a very, very long, you know, passion project pilot, so to speak, because if it does really well, maybe they'll have more seasons coming up, or maybe Nickelodeon's like, hey, it's been a long time, so yeah, 26 episodes, we're not going to give you more than that, right? So we'll see. But regardless, I'm excited. I can't wait. All right. What else I was going to say in regards to this? And also share your comments down below, because it's breaking news, people. Breaking news. I'm curious to see how she's going to look, and I'm curious to see, obviously, in my opinion, if they're going to make her earthbending woman, right? A female earthbender, I think she's going to be the opposite of Toph. And I don't mean by obviously she's not going to be blind, but also her personality, I don't think she's going to be tomboyish or brash. I think she might be the opposite of that. I think she might be very soft-spoken, quiet, happy-go-lucky, but ironically, she's like extremely powerful. I think that's going to be the case, because I noticed, like, if you look at Aang and you look at Korra, they're completely opposite of each other, right? Aang is a monk, pacifist, but if he has to throw down, he would, right? But he's a peaceful man. And then Korra, it was very brash and impulsive. That's why she was able to master like firebending easily. But then when it came down to like air, it was the opposite. Like, she's just not really peaceful, so she had to learn how to calm herself down and go with the flow, right? So I think that's going to be the same case with her, where she's very balanced, but it's going to be difficult for her to learn water or something like that. Like, earth is obviously her main element, but I think fire might be difficult as well, because she's a very happy person. So like that type of passion and anger is going to be difficult for her to maneuver, just like Aang in the first Avatar, The Last Airbender. So that's pretty much it for the video, people. And like I said, like I've done a lot of designs like this, you know, and all of this stuff here. So throw your suggestions down below. All right. And yeah, till next time, people. Avatar. Bye-bye.